What if I told you that everything you've ever known, every mountain, ocean, creature, and even you exists because of a series of accidents, collisions, and extinctions that could have easily gone another way? This is the story of Earth, and how it almost never became the planet we call home. In just the next 10 minutes, we'll fast forward through 4.6 billion years of Earth's history. From a ball of molten rock to a planet filled with oceans, life, and eventually humans, we're about to witness the greatest story ever told, the evolution of our world. And the truth is, the Earth you know today is only one version of what could have been. So buckle up, because this isn't just history. It's survival against impossible odds. Our journey starts 4.6 billion years ago. The solar system was chaos-swirling clouds of dust, rock, and gas orbiting a young sun that blazed far hotter than today. Out of this cosmic storm, planetesimals, small clumps of rock, collided violently. One of them grew massive. This was Earth. But it wasn't the Earth you know. It was a hellish inferno, a world of fire and magma where temperatures reached thousands of degrees. Volcanoes spewed toxic gases, and meteors rained from the skies. Nothing could survive here. And then came the collision that changed everything. A Mars-sized object, nicknamed Theia, slammed into the young Earth. The impact was apocalyptic. Magma oceans boiled, debris shot into orbit, and out of that debris, gravity sculpted our moon. Without that accident, tides, climates, and maybe even life as we know it, might never have existed. As Earth cooled, something miraculous happened. Water vapor condensed, pouring down as relentless rain for millions of years, filling basins and carving out the first oceans. Around 3.8 billion years ago, life began to stir. Not fish, not plants, just microscopic organisms clinging to survival in Earth's oceans. These single-celled life forms fed on chemicals and sunlight. One group, cyanobacteria, discovered something revolutionary: photosynthesis. They inhaled carbon dioxide and exhaled oxygen. At first, oxygen was a deadly poison to many life forms, but slowly, over hundreds of millions of years, it transformed the air into something new, an atmosphere that could support complex life. Earth's surface didn't stay still. Through the process of plate tectonics, massive slabs of rock shifted, collided, and tore apart. Land masses fused into supercontinent giants like Rodinia and later Pangaea. But the planet had other surprises. Around 700 million years ago, Earth nearly froze solid. Glaciers stretched from pole to pole in what scientists call snowball Earth. Life clung on in cracks of ice and deep-sea vents. Had the freeze lasted longer, evolution might have ended right there. Then, almost as if nature pressed fast forward, about 540 million years ago came the Cambrian explosion. Suddenly, life wasn't just simple blobs. It was diverse, armored, and mobile. Creatures with shells, eyes, and legs filled the oceans. For the first time, predators and prey battled in ecosystems that resemble modern food chains. From this point on, life began experimenting on a massive scale. Plants crawled onto land, insects took to the air, amphibians ventured from water onto dry soil, paving the way for reptiles, dinosaurs, and mammals. For millions of years, dinosaurs ruled. Towering beasts roamed lush forests, while marine reptiles dominated the seas. Earth seemed unstoppable in its diversity. But survival is fragile. About 252 million years ago, the Great Dying struck the deadliest mass extinction in history. Volcanic eruptions and climate shifts wiped out around 90% of all life. The oceans went toxic. Forests collapsed. Life was nearly erased. Yet Earth endured. From the ashes, new species evolved. Dinosaurs rose again, thriving until fate intervened once more. 66 million years ago, a space rock the size of a mountain slammed into Earth near present-day Mexico. The explosion was equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs. Fires swept continents, skies darkened, and dinosaurs, except for birds, vanished. For mammals, this was the opportunity of a lifetime. Small, furry survivors scurried into abandoned niches and slowly grew larger, smarter, and more adaptable. This was the beginning of the age of mammals. Fast forward to about 6 million years ago, and the first ancestors of humans appeared in Africa. Over time, they stood upright, used tools, and learned to harness fire. By 200,000 years ago, Homo sapiens, our species, emerged. We spread across the globe, building civilizations, writing stories, and asking questions about our origins. We became the first species to understand Earth's history, and the first with the power to change its future. But here's the twist. Earth's story isn't finished. In fact, we may be writing its next chapter right now. Our rapid industrial growth, deforestation, and burning of fossil fuels are changing the planet's climate at a speed unseen in billions of years. Species are disappearing, ice caps are melting, and ecosystems are struggling to adapt. Some scientists warn we may be triggering the sixth mass extinction, and this time, we're the cause. So the question is, can we learn from Earth's past? Every mass extinction was followed by rebirth, but always at a cost of millions of years of recovery. Humanity doesn't have that kind of time. Unlike the cyanobacteria or the dinosaurs, we can predict, prepare, and choose. We can develop cleaner energy, protect ecosystems, and preserve the balance of life. Earth will survive, but the real challenge is whether we will. Think about this. Out of 4.6 billion years, humans have existed for less than 0.005% of Earth's timeline. Yet in that short sliver, we've reshaped continents, rivers, and the atmosphere itself. We are both the most fragile species Earth has ever produced and the most powerful. The climax of Earth's story isn't behind us. It's happening right now, through the choices we make every single day. From fire and chaos, Earth became a blue planet filled with oceans and life. From single cells, evolution sculpted creatures of unimaginable diversity. From extinction, resilience. And from resilience, humanity. But history teaches us one thing. Nothing about Earth was inevitable. It's a story of chance, struggle, and survival. And as we step into the future, we carry the weight of that story on our shoulders.